Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. I just want to clarify something. I had a few questions why I'm not talking about the bullish scenario anymore. Well, the bullish scenario is actually visible on the chart here. You can actually see this here by understanding that this here is a leading diagonal in a wave 1. And then we came down in an A, B, well, and that's the question. C here, yeah, and that we are now moving up in an impulse to the upside from here, or and that is what I prefer, because this structure here is messy, that actually in this particular scenario, where we had here the wave 1, A, B, and that the wave C is still happening actually, with another leg down before we can go up. That is due to the messiness of this structure. That's for me not a clear impulse. Well, there is the possibility that we say A, B, C at this low, and that we're already going up. You can see this. This has corrective structures here, this, yeah. But we would need to push higher now in 5 waves. So the problem is that counting this as a low here on the 7th of September, where we touched exactly the $30.50 level, it is a so-called truncated low. We had that before with Solana. I think I did when I counted it originally. It didn't really work out. These truncated lows I'm not a fan of. They are unlikely, unreliable. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are a couple of possibilities how to count this. And the thing is, if you have uncertainty in the chart, it's sometimes best to let the market decide what's going to happen next until you have clarity. And here there is quite a bit of uncertainty because, again, there is the possibility to count it in a way that there is still another leg down and then we're moving up in the bullish scenario. There is the possibility that the low was already in here, the local low, and that we're in the bullish scenario and move up from here already. There is the possibility we're in the bearish scenario and that the low was in here, but we're now just moving up in a what do we say, in a wave 2, and we come down lower. You know, there's just too many possibilities here at the moment, and sometimes it's then just best to stay away from it. Or if you're really a great Solana fan, then you could of course just accumulate for the long run. But at the moment, because there are so many uncertainties here in the market, I would want to wait for some clarity. When would some clarity come? For me, some clarity would occur if we make that additional low. It will be a clear 5-wave move down. That would be a good view, a good idea, because then I think it is fairly clear that we've seen here the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 work out. That is one possibility, or if we break below that $27 level, it's pretty clear that we are making a lower low. So that is sort of the clarity I want to wait for. Or in a bullish case, that eventually we are going to, that we're breaking out above this 48.40 level. That would be very bullish. Or even that from the low here, we break above the 78.6% fib level. That's above $44.40. If we break above that level, that would be bullish, and then to wait for the pullback and then to go long in the pullback. These are sort of the possibilities that there are. At the moment, a lot of uncertainty. What you need to understand is also if you're a breakout trader, I think the key ranges are important here. $35.80. We still cannot push through this really. That is very important. But again, even if we break through this, there's key resistance here at $37.60. That will provide a lot of resistance. So trading a breakout here is probably not very useful, as you have resistance here straight away. If you get rejected here, you probably come down to $30.50. But it's a tight range as well. So it's not really, for me, very, very interesting here, because there is a lot of uncertainty here in the chart. And numerous possibilities are there. And I think this is just a chart where I'd like to wait for some clarity for the market to decide how we carry on. You sometimes get these decision points, these inflection points, and sometimes it's just to wait for the market to decide and then to see how to react to that, okay? And to take the more likely trade. Here, just too many possibilities. You know, there are just too many possibilities really. And even if we push higher, I couldn't say we're suddenly in the bullish scenario, because even if we push higher here, it could still be the wave 4, the corrective wave. Yeah, this can go up to the 50% fib level, no problem. And that would be the level above, no, at $37. But the problem is, even if we push higher than that, it could be that we're already in the wave 2 correction, right? And this could stretch out all the way to that $44 level. So it is, yeah, for me, that chart is bear market behavior anyway. It is good for long-term accumulation. If you like Solana, I don't particularly like to accumulate Solana too much, because I think, you know, you can't, first of all, you can't have them all, and then the chart is very weak at the moment. But yeah, there is certainly potential in the next bull run, absolutely. But for that, I would want to see the signal. Yeah, and overall, that would be a breakout above that $48.40 level. I keep you updated still, but I would want to see clearer signals here to be more, yeah, you know, there's no reason to try to tell you anything, but you know, you need to understand there is a bearish count that's likely, there's a bullish count that's likely. But, you know, I'm still leaning slightly towards the bullish one because it's above $30.50. I said that, but we've come down exactly to that level. Again, that also sort of stretches what it should be able to do in the bullish count. Yeah, we can go a bit lower, but then we get really close to the low, and it's just a messy price action here at the moment, and it's best to wait until the skies are cleared a little bit, okay? And that's my update about Solana. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.